Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube video. In the previous video, previous video I made, I showed off this Retrostudio crafting system thing I made, and someone in the comments asked me if they could show me how I made the not show God damn it, show them how I made the crafting system, and uh, I thought maybe I could just share it with you guys and show you how it works. So first, where do I start? Um, I would recommend making a Star GUI thing or crafting GUI. Oh wait, by the way, guys, you don't need to follow this steps because I'm just gonna make a model and I'm gonna publish it so you guys can see it and you can just take it. But I'm just kind of explaining how it works. So what I did is basic crafting GUI. It's very bare bones, but it's because you know I'm not putting a lot of effort into it. I'm just showing basically super quickly on how it works. I'm just gonna turn that off. What I do here is it looks, sorry, like my screen's so small right now, but first it looks for the blue part, someone touches it, and then it goes all the way up to the player's like character thing. It looks for its username, and then goes to the players tab, looks for their backpack, which is basically their inventory, and then, or not their inventory, it goes to their player GUI and then turns it on for like when they get to it. You could just, you don't need to get the character's name. You can just go to the Star GUI and turn it on and off if you want, but that won't work for like, that won't work for a multiplayer game. So if you want to do a single player game, that's fine. But if you're doing like a multiplayer thing, you're probably gonna want to use this. Yeah, so this just basically turns it on and off. I'll show you right now. So you walk onto it and turns on. You walk off and turns off. And there's I don't think that has to do with the code I made, but yeah, that's showing you basically how it turns on and off. And this frame, so it holds the thing. Oh, sorry, the craft button, just a button. And then here is where, yeah. So it detects if that button is clicked, and when it does, finds first child in. Okay, wait. So let me try to explain. When the game runs, the script, whatever this whole script doesn't take place, doesn't run in the Star GUI. It runs locally on the player's thing here. So it would it wouldn't run here. It would run there. So it would go script parent 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 parent. So I think 5 parents. So then it would lead to there, script parent, and then extra parent, and then it goes to backpack. So it goes all the way up to the player thing and then into the backpack, and then it looks for tool 1. It doesn't need to be tool 1 for when you're making your thing. It just needs to be like if you're trying to combine 2 things to make one thing, you gotta have like tool 1 and 2. It finds those 2, and then once it does, it destroys 1 and 2, and then clones the object, like tool 3, into the player's inventory. By the way, I used lighting. I put in like the third tool I want to create into lighting because it kind of acts as like replicated storage. You can put it in the workspace if you want. You just got to make it so it doesn't like fall out of the map. But yeah, so that's basically how it makes the object. So here I'm just gonna test it really quick. See, I got tool 1 and 2. It's just break, but yeah, you walk into it, and then you gotta hit craft. It gives you tool 3. One thing I haven't been able to figure out yet is that when you like walk up to it and you quit one of them, it won't let you craft because, well, when you equip an item, it just goes. It's not in the player's. It's not in the player list backpack. It's physically like the character is physically holding the tool in its hands, so it doesn't. It's not really in the thing. I haven't figured that out yet, but I'm sure it's fine. But yeah. Let me. I haven't done this yet. I need to turn the whole thing. Oh, I did. Okay. Here I bundled up all the things you need. So first, put the craft. Yeah, it's right there. Put the craft detector anywhere you want. It doesn't need to be blue. It doesn't need to be almost transparent. You can just change it to whatever. And then the crafting GUI, you just put in the star GUI. And then the tool, you got to put in the lighting so it knows where to go. And let me export. And there's your model number thing. If you need some help, just let me know. I'm open. Just let me know if you need help, and I'll help you. You can also message me on Discord. You don't need to comment. Just ask me for my username. I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.